What's up, YouTube? Welcome to Massematics. Class is in session. Now, you might have noticed that I'm not in my natural habitat today. Alright, I'm not in the gym surrounded by hundreds of pounds of weights that are just begging to be lifted. You know, I'm not wearing a tank. I don't even have a pump. Ah, come on. Come on, body. Let's get big. Come on, body. Time to get big. Nope. Fucking not good enough. Switch. Come on, body. Get big. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's better. Oh, this is for the ladies. That's better. Ooh. Alright, so now that I actually look like I lift, I want to tell you all a little story. Okay, so I was in the weight room Tuesday night, crushing legs, you know, like I do. But there was an unusually high amount of douchebag in the gym. Now, I don't know if it was a full moon or what, but it was like Lord of the Flies in there. You know, people were acting crazy. You know, every possible gym violation they could have violated, they did. Capital offenses everywhere. You know, I was doing deadlifts and people were stepping on my platform. My platform! While I'm deadlifting! Alright? My brother Nick was doing shoulder press, you know. He's the guy behind the camera, for those of you that didn't know. But he was doing shoulder press, you know, ripping out reps. People are taking weight off his rack. What are you doing? You know, people talk, hey, you done with this rack? Can I take the tent? Yelling across the gym. I even saw one kid putting 405 on the bar for squats and proceeded to drop only 2 inches down for his reps. Oh, nice form there, buddy. I bet you squats aren't the only thing that go in 2 inches. Bam! Got him. Drop the mic. Get out of my gym. Now, you guys know me. I'm a pretty mild-mannered guy. But not even 10 minutes into my workout that night, and I was ready to tear somebody in half. And I hadn't even done my first set yet. But rather than decimating the entire populace of the gym that night, I decided to channel all that anger and rage into my lifts. And what do you know? Had one of the best leg workouts I've had in months. Now, despite the abundant source of anger fuel that was present in the gym that night, you know, I do every one of my lifts with that amount of emotion. Okay? You know, when it comes to actually moving the weight, getting that weight up and down, it's not my body that's lifting the weight. Okay? My body's just there so the bar is something to rest on. When it comes to moving it, banging out reps, it's done with pure, hardcore emotion. So if you really want to get serious about fitness and weightlifting, you know, you can't be going to the gym to have fun. Alright? Yeah, you can have fun, you know, in between sets, be happy to be there, maybe chat with some of your friends. But when you're actually lifting weight, you should not be having a good time. That experience should be emotionally draining and borderline painful. Alright, if you're going to the gym and you want to rip up a 405 deadlift, but you're thinking about how cute pandas and puppies are and, oh, I love vanilla ice cream, you're probably not going to hit that lift. A lot of great weightlifters that are on YouTube or even professionals have gone through some kind of emotional trauma, you know, whether it's losing a family member, breaking up with a longtime girlfriend, having a near-death experience, whatever it is. You know, they all have a constant, deep-seated source of intense emotion, alright? Now, I lost my father, I went through a breakup, and I still draw off of these experiences and get energy from them, despite them happening years ago. You know, and I think about them, and I think about them, and I think about them, to the point where the physical pain I feel from the bar being on my back or in my hands pales in comparison to the emotional pain that I'm feeling inside. When I lift, I use the pain from losing my father, you know, the anger from breaking up with my girlfriend, the fear of failing, the fear of letting those I care about down, and the dread of not being able to protect them, along with pride, you know, the pride of coming from a family of weightlifters. Now, aside from pride, you know, all these emotions that I channel into are usually bad, you know, they're negative. And that's what you want for 2 reasons. One, they're going to be able to push you beyond your limits if you're using that anger and rage. You're going to be able to lift weight you never even knew you could lift. And 2, you know, it's a great way to blow off steam. You know, don't let these emotions build up inside. hitting the gym, banging out some reps, great way to blow off steam. Alright? A little cheesy, I know. But ask any of my friends I hang out with outside the gym. 9 times out of 10, I'm a nice, mild-mannered, go with the flow kind of guy. Alright? I'm not in a bad mood. Most of the time, I'm not in a bad mood. That's who I am. Even when I'm in the gym, I'll shoot the shit with some of my friends between sets if I see them. I'm not saying you gotta walk around for the 2 hours in the weight room. Oh, I'm ready to lift. I'm just so mad. I'm so ready to lift. That's not what I'm saying at all. But the second I step under that bar, and the second I unrack that weight and I feel that weight trying to pull me down, break my back, crush my chest, I'm not me. I'm the embodiment of all the anger and rage and pain I've ever felt. And my sole purpose in that instant is to just bang out reps and to get one more rep. Now, even if you haven't experienced any emotional trauma or pain, and I'm not saying I want you to, but you can still channel off of these emotions to fuel your lifts. Just think about something that pisses you off. Think about your girlfriend leaving you or having her slap you in the face. Think about disappointing your parents, losing a friend, failing a class. I don't give a shit. Hell, imagine that Screamo song you're listening to right now is written about you. Come on. Come on. Ooh-ah! Get up! Come on, get down with the sickness! Come on, get down with the sickness! Oh, that felt good. Anyway, do whatever it takes to, push yourself over the edge. Just keep thinking about it and thinking about it and thinking about it until you're ready to just explode. But before you explode, grab that bar, bust out those lifts, get those reps. You'd be amazed how strong you become when you're lifting with pure emotion and not just strength. Now, don't get me wrong, strength is a huge factor in lifting heavy. But when you're lifting, you want to be like a freight train. All right? Yeah, when you're sitting in the station, yeah, you're a monster, no one's going to take you on. But until you get that fire burning inside you, you're not going anywhere. You're going to stay the same, and you're never going to improve. Now, one last thing. If you're lifting with emotion, you're probably going to find that you're going to be, happier going throughout your day, less stress. Because you're taking all these painful emotions that are built up inside, and instead of letting them, bring you down, ruin your days, you're actually making gains with them in the gym. You're pushing yourself, you're using that energy to make those gym gains. So, next time you're in the gym, remember, don't just lift with your body, alright? You want to lift with your mind too. Okay? So, that's going to wrap it up for this episode. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to Massematics. Tune in next week for a new video. And remember, when you come to class, you get the mass.